Well, hello there, YouTube, and welcome to Sunday the 5th. The snow, they're talking like a foot of snow or something. So the storm that took off and disappeared is back. And just started waylaying here. It looks like it's starting to stick. Ryan's out there doing something with his truck. Or motorcycles or something. I don't know what he's doing. I still feel like absolute crap. I feel like I'm peaking with a like a hay fever attack. Oh man, just as we're sitting here, it's starting to stick.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. It's back. Oh man, I don't think they're messing around. I think we might be in for it. Another one. It's very quiet and peaceful out here. That's one nice thing about snow. It makes it very quiet. Look at Abby out there laying in the snow. Well, hello there, YouTube. And if it's at all possible, and I don't know how, almost 48 hours later, I think I felt worse than what I did when this all first started yesterday morning. I mean, you're in that, you know, when you get the cold and you're in the peak of it and you feel like you're having this massive hay fever attack. You can't stop sneezing and just your head, it's just, that's what I've been all day today. I mean, usually 24 hours and I have a little cough that'll last for a little bit. This thing has absolutely kicked my ever-loving butt. Horribly bad. So, I hate doing this, but something else I was saving for the motovlog side, which is a really special bike to me. I think this thing is one of the coolest BMWs that they make. Oh, please don't start sneezing. And that's that R1200RS. It's just this sport bike hooligan. It's got that wonderful K5X boxer motor in it, and you know it's lighter than like the, you know, the adventure bikes and the GS's and stuff like that. So it just, the power is just always there. It seems like a trimmed down, slimmed down. Fairing's perfect. You could tour on this thing. You could do whatever on it. And it just looked, to me, it just looked fantastic. So I'm going to show you that, and then we'll come back and we'll say goodbye. One thing I want to point out is you'll see the dash flashing, boom, boom, boom. How their LED backlit, and how you control brightness is the ZFE, the Central Chassis Electronics Module, is pulsing voltage to the LEDs. That's how they control the brightness of it. So it's not a steady, you know, 5 volts, 12 volts, whatever it is. You know, the voltage is lowered and it's sending it in pulses. Something that we would never in a million years see. So when you're riding it, it just looks perfectly smooth. But the frequency of a digital camera will pick up. It's kind of like if you ever rode, it's like riding a horse, you know, how you have to fall in. It's, you know, the camera is catching those pulses. That's why it looks like it's flashing. And tail lights do the same thing. A lot of tail lights will have a set of LEDs for the running lights and another set for the brake lights. Well, if you use the same LEDs for the brake and the running light, well, the running light is dimmer because the voltage is being pulsed to it, and then when the brake light comes on, it's getting full voltage. That's why you see them flashing, and when people video them with like GoPros and cameras like this and whatnot. So that's a prelude to that. So with no further ado, I give you the very, very, very awesome R1200RS. So here we are. Enjoy. Check that bad boy out. The R1200RS. Man, is that thing beautiful. Been chomping at the bit. I pulled this thing out of the crate at the end of the day yesterday to assemble it. Oh man, is this thing beautiful. Love these boxer motors, and then you put it in this sport chassis, and before you point out the obvious, the right hand mirror is missing. I took it off. It had a crack in the glass, and we're going to replace it.
Look at that beautiful dash on that thing. She's already warmed up. I was checking oil and stuff. Oh, this thing is freaking fantastic. Oh yeah, good old sport bike. So it's like 39 degrees out here, so I have my shop coat underneath my climb coat here. Oh, this thing just feels so good sitting on it. Just that perfect, not full crotch rocket, but just like a naked sport bike kind of a feeling to it. I see something up there, but he's turning. Oh yeah. This thing is insanely cool, and it's got the shield clicks up in one higher position like the S1000XR, and you can mount it about 1.5 inches higher on the base if you want to, but I'm gonna leave it down. I like it down. God, I love the feeling of a boxer motor. I love those parallel twin like 700, 800s, but the Boxer's where it's at for sure. So much torque. Incredible motorcycles. I'm gonna do my usual. Hey, there's not people lined up in the car wash thing, so we'll take the long way around today. We'll adventure on a non-adventure Boxer. See somebody creeping through the lot. I know I'm not supposed to be back here. You can tell there's all service stuff going on back here. Oh. This is like the perfect, just have a ball. You can travel on it, you can get crazy on it. Oh man, the torque these things have is just crazy. It just stay way down low in the RPMs. It's like riding a Harley. You can short shift it and just bark, but yet they have a 9,000 RPM red line, so they just they rev nicely. Let's do our typical little walk around spot here. Ooh, the outsides of my hands are I love the dash on this thing. That's a lot of information on there. A lot of information floating around on this beauty. Wow. That thing is so good looking. And it's all ready for, you know, trunk, saddlebags, the Nav5 navigation system. Has, like the other ones, they went through and checked every box for every option. There's nothing left to, you know, as you can order it from the factory, there's nothing left to add on. And it's got the typical elongated headlight on one side, and the high beam has its own headlight on the left. For some reason that drives some people nuts. That's just extremely European, because in normal riding mode the only thing on this side is just a little marker light. It's so Euro. Wow, that is some kind of cool. Oh, I have my camera in my pocket. Hey, leaf blowing dust on my RS here. Wow, it has a bite to it out here, and the wind chill It's got to be way down there. So I guess we're having like 30-mile-an-hour gusts. Man, we get them gusts and it sounds like the world's coming to an end in the shop. Oh, that torque. So nice. So nice. There's some kind of crazy police action going on down there. It's been going on for a little bit here. I don't know if you can see all the police down here. Come on, people. I don't have all day. Oh, it's a little old lady. Isn't that sweet? She's still out driving around. Oh man, you know you can just rail on this thing. It just has that feeling like, find me a nice twisty back road. Let's have a ball. Man, I left them grips on the high position the whole time. And even though they're really hot, it feels really good because it's just cold out here. Sweet ride. Thank you guys very much for coming along for a little rip on the R1200RS. I cannot love that.
Alright, so hope you enjoyed that. I really enjoyed riding that thing. It was pretty cold that day, but I still very much so enjoyed it. I just love that torquey boxer twin underneath there. I think it's just so cool. She's so good looking. And I took that mirror off that glass, you know, if customers come back and look at it or whatever, it's going to stay back there with me until the mirror comes in. It'll just take a few days. But then what if the glass fell out and the kid picked it up or whatever? Just take the mirror off. It could come apart and cut somebody.
Yeah, best be safe.
So, I'm going to edit this video and I'm going to crash out. Oh, by the way, there's about 4 or 5 inches of snow out there and it's supposed to snow all the way through the night. Seattle news is saying around 10 inches. I heard some of the weather things are saying up to a foot. I've been hearing all kinds of different things. All I know is it's just snowing like a madman out there. So there's a good possibility I'll have another day to rest tomorrow instead of going to work. So
poor thing.
before I start a season, she just keeps in there looking at me and I'm just sitting there with a towel on my face. She goes, how you doing? I'm like,
I know, and I feel so sorry because I can't fix it for him.
She gives me soup and methylatum and rub on my chest and stuff like that.
My poor darling.
It all helps, but it doesn't make it go away.
All right.
Are my glasses dirty or are my eyes just all foggy?
I don't know. My eyes are burning, so.
It seems like my glasses are dirty. I think it's my eyes. I keep these things in the case.
Yeah, mine are burning, so I'm going squinting.
Sorry to be an old poor sport here. All sick on the vlog. And not vlogging anything. Leo wanted to go, well, I can't say it because he knows what the word means, but wanted to be taken on the leash.
Yeah.
So many times. He just he comes in there and he just does that little thing and he howls at me. And he keeps he grabs my arm with his mouth and he's like, come on, Dad, come on. He comes in, the snow's on him, you know.
I know.
He's shake it off before you come in the house.
I know.
He wanted to go so bad. He loves his...
Yeah.
When the snow's out. If I say that, he will absolutely freak out, so I can't say it.
I'd take him, but he'd drag me everywhere. He's just too strong for me to take.
Yeah, the first, 3 or 4 minutes that you take him out there, he has to smell everything. He always has to smell around the driveway. He must see things there during the day, and he goes, I'm going to go find out what that was.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's no prints or anything out there, so I don't know what it is he sees. Neighbor's dog or something. So it's okay if the neighbor's dogs come to our house.
Yeah.
Which they visit all the time, so... Anyway.
All right. We'll let these fine folks go. You guys take care. Thank you very much for watching. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Give her a thumbs up, and you guys have a wonderful day tomorrow.
And I'll give you the same promise for tomorrow as I did last night. Hopefully I'll feel a lot better and be back to my old ways tomorrow.
He needs to sleep and sleep and sleep.
I even got
Bundle
in
up
bed
and-
and slept for a couple hours today, and that was probably the only peace I had all day today. And then, you know, I got up and like, oh, I feel much better. And all of a sudden, the first little tickle comes, and that's been what, 5 hours ago,
And he's done.
more than that, so long time ago.
Yeah.
So anyway, thank you guys. Thanks for all the well wishes today too. Good Lord, you guys like looking at that thing. I'm like, I wish I could answer. I can't hold the phone or sit at the computer long enough to even answer freaking comments. I answered a couple, but I just start sneezing. The phone goes down. I go, where was I? And I look, and the thing's refreshed and it's gone or whatever. I'm like, I can't do it again.
Yeah. Poor baby.
All right, until tomorrow.
Okay.
And thank you guys very, very much.
You guys take care.
All right, until tomorrow.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye. I'm running out of test rides, so I have to do something tomorrow.
I'll walk around in the snow if he's still sick.
There you go. All right.
All right.
Before I sneeze, I can see it coming, so
Yeah.
I really need to go.
Okay.
All right. See you guys.